right, good afternoon, family. Listen, I wanted to pop on here again. This is your Connecting with Kim moment, where we just roll out a little bit more about what we want to do as your next mayor. Before I begin today, I want to again stress how I am just really thankful for all of the emergency responders, whether that's Mississippi Power, EMEPA, our community service providers, the Salvation Army, multi-county, all of those organizations that are doing your part in making sure that we provide shelter and clothing, our soup kitchens who are providing meals for our homeless and less fortunate population, and then those private citizens and churches who are also going the extra mile to do something good during this time of storm and disruption in our normal flow. And while we were in the middle of this winter storm, I sat there and I began to wanted to just write out my vision. I have an emergency management vision that I wanted to kind of pop on here today and share with you in this brief time we have together. It's going to begin with having like a task force, an emergency management task force that is made up of citizens, nonprofits, churches, and then of course our emergency responders and people from our departments, our inner city departments. This task force will be, the whole purpose and goal of this task force is to make sure that we have rapid response time and rapid communication, so that we can make sure that we're getting information out to you, our citizens, in a timely manner, and that we're addressing the issues in a very timely manner as well. It's important to me that we have all boots on the ground and we're filling in all of the necessary gaps. Those immediate needs could be, food, clothing, shelter. We want to make sure that we put the people first. And even when it comes to property, I've gotten a lot of calls about debris in the streets and power lines down and roadways being blocked. All of those things are important to me. And so we want to make sure that this task force is ready, trained, and able to, when we know that something is coming our way, and then in those times that we don't know, that we have a task force that's ready to move. So, with that being said, I can't do this without you, okay? The vision is not complete. I need your input. Even though we're all in this storm together, my experience and your experience and some of the experiences of people all across this city is completely different. So I need to know where the gaps are. And I'm looking to you today to kind of put that in the chat. You can send me a direct message. Let me know where the gaps are. What is something that you didn't see that you needed from your perspective, from where you live? And so we want to make sure that when we put this plan together, that we have you in mind and that it's a plan that works for this entire city. All right? I appreciate your time on that. Make sure you get that information to me as we put this plan together. And I can't do it without you. Some dates that I need you to write down and remember is March 6th. I'll be hosting my very first town hall meeting. You all know I do the community meetings all the time as your council lady, but now we're trying to take that up a notch. So March 6th at the Temple Theater Ballroom, I'll be hosting my first town hall meeting. It'll be from 1 o'clock to 3 p.m. We encourage you to come out to that. March 10th, Parks Investigative Live will be hosting a virtual debate. I have agreed to be in that conversation with the other mayoral candidates so that you can get a better feel of my platform and what I'd like to see done differently here in the city. And then, of course, April 6th, Election Day. We need everybody that is invited to go out and vote on April the 6th. If you are not registered to vote, now is the time to get that piece of business taken care of. And then if you have already registered, but perhaps you haven't voted in a long time, I want to encourage you to check your voter status at Donna Gill's office, the circuit clerk's office. Miss Donna, she'll take good care of you and make sure that you have everything in place so that you can be an eligible voter and your vote will count. We don't want any confusion on April the 6th. Again, this has been my emergency management vision. This is Connecting with Kim. I'll see you real soon.